Okay, so this is the last video about course logistics. I promise we're going to talk about the quizzes in this video. Later on in the semester, when we get closer to the projects being due, I will give you a video about the projects. Just know that you need to take really good notes for each week and work on, compiling kind of a portfolio of notes so that you can refer to all those to do well on the projects. So that's what you need to know about that. But for the quizzes are kind of a way for you to do a pulse check on yourself each week. You are supposed to watch the video lectures, read the reading assignment if there is one for that particular week, take notes, do a reaction paper, and then you have 17 opportunities to do a quiz. Now, in this course logistics folder is one of your 17 opportunities. It is the course logistics quiz. We do that instead of a course agreement form. There's nothing called a course agreement form in this class, but the first quiz is the course logistics quiz, course orientation quiz. Quiz 1 is what it's called. And so you'll take that over the contents of this course logistics folder. And then each week thereafter, there'll be quiz 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And it'll cover that particular week's content. So the best plan for you to make for yourself is to plan aside some time to watch the video lectures, read the short reading assignment for the week, do a reaction paper, and do your quiz. You will always find them in the weekly folders together. So, just like the reaction papers, you have 17 opportunities for quizzes, just like the reaction papers, but the quizzes, instead of either 10 points or nothing, like the reaction papers are 10 points or nothing, the quiz, you can get anything from 0 to 10, 1 through 9, and, any score. And so what I suggest that you do is, even if you don't do a reaction paper, if you don't have time to do a reaction paper a particular week, take as many quizzes as you possibly can, because if by the end of the 10th week you've taken all 10 quizzes and you've gotten really good scores that you like, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, then you can just stop taking quizzes and the last 7 will be dropped. So if you take all 17, I will look at all 17 scores at the end of the semester and I will only count the top 10 scores. And so you can take as many quizzes as you want. Doing a reaction paper first is always a good plan because you'll be, the information will be fresh on your mind, and you can then take a quiz right afterwards. These reaction papers and quizzes, both, the links of them go away at Sunday night, the week that they're due. So from Monday until Sunday, that's the way a week works. The links disappear, and just like the reaction papers, you cannot make them up. So you can't go back to quiz 3 when we're in week 8. You can't go back and make it up. You have skipped that one. So that'll be one of the scores that I drop. So again, if you do accidentally miss it, if your cat hits submit and you weren't finished yet, no problem. That actually happened last semester. Somebody's cat walked across and hit submit and they weren't ready, but it was just one of the ones that we dropped from that student. So no, we won't reset a quiz. No, you can't go back and make it up. They are 10 points each, and you have 17 opportunities to get 10 points each. So take as many of them as you can, and only your 10 high scores will count. And so in the course logistics folder, which is what I'm looking at here behind me, in the course logistics folder, where it gives you the reaction paper guidelines, it gives you the rules for success on quizzes also. And so you can see about quizzes being due and how there's no makeups and how I'm going to drop 7 of your low scores. And those scores, last semester, I had a student who took all 17 quizzes and she made like 8, 9s, and 10s on them. So I was dropping 8s from her, which is a great score, but I was dropping those because those were the low scores. So whether your low scores are 0s or your low scores are 9s, I'm going to drop 7 low scores. So you can skip 7 or take all 17, take 12, take however many you want until you're happy with 10 scores. And those are the 10 scores, those high scores that are going to count. So please make sure that you, look at these rules for success that are in this folder where you got this video link. And I think after you finish this video and look at everything that's in this folder, I think you will be, if you have gotten a text reply from me, already. I think you'll be ready to take the first quiz and get a 10 out of 10 on it because it's about these course logistics. So it takes like no brain power. You just have to like repeat what I've told you in these videos about how you're going to earn your points in the class, how the class works. I have a question about the text reply that I've asked you to send me the first one. So anyway, please take your time and get a 10 out of 10 on this first quiz. So you'll be like off to a great start. And I will see you in week 1 for our first real lessons in the class. And I'm looking forward to it. Please text me anytime that you have a question, and see you next time. Bye.